Forget everything you think you know about British food. You picture bland beige, perhaps a little uninspired, right? But what if I told you that hidden within the crumbling pages of forgotten cookbooks lies a culinary universe far richer, far more dramatic than you could ever imagine? This isn't about celebrity chefs or trendy gastropubs. This is about survival. This is about survival. This is about ingenuity born from scarcity. This is about the defiant spirit of a nation cooked into every morsel. Tonight, we embark on a journey, not through a restaurant guide, but through a culinary time machine. We're cracking open 20 ancient British recipes, each a potent spell whispered through generations, each a vibrant echo of a bygone era. Prepare to taste the struggles, the triumphs, the very soul of Britain, served up from the heart of history itself. This isn't just food. It's a saga. Our quest doesn't begin amidst the gleaming chrome of a Michelin-starred kitchen, nor the bustling clamour of a trendy gastropub. No, our saga truly begins in the hushed, forgotten corners of history itself. Imagine a cavernous archive. The air hangs heavy, thick with the scent of aged paper. Dust motes dance like tiny ghosts in the rare slivers of sunlight that pierce the gloom. Here, amidst towering shelves groaning under the weight of centuries, lie our true treasures. Brittle, ink-stained volumes, their leather spines cracked and flaking, their pages whispering long-lost secrets. These aren't the glossy, curated cookbooks of today, filled with quick-fix meals. Oh, no. These are the raw, unvarnished chronicles of survival, of ingenuity born from scarcity. Each faded instruction, each hastily scrawled note is a potent breadcrumb leading us away from our bland assumptions and into a powerful, untold drama, simmering just beneath the surface of British cuisine. We're not just uncovering forgotten recipes. We are unearthing the very heart and soul of a nation, one astonishing, defiant dish at a time. This is merely the prologue, friends, to a culinary revelation that will shatter every misconception you hold dear. All right, buckle up. Picture this: the medieval hearth, a single cauldron simmering day in, day out. This was the birthplace of pottage. Not a dish, but a declaration of survival, a thick, humble stew of whatever could be gathered. Grains, root vegetables, maybe a scrap of tough meat. It was the original waste not, want not, a testament to the ingenuity that squeezed sustenance from scarcity. Fast forward centuries through the smoky grime of industrial towns. The landscape changed, but the spirit of necessity burned just as fiercely. Here, amidst the clamor and grit, emerged dishes like faggots and peas. Offal, once dismissed, transformed by cunning hands into savory meatballs, served with the cheapest, most nutritious greens. This wasn't gourmet dining. This was fueling the working man, building a nation bite by defiant bite. These aren't just recipes etched in dusty ledgers. They are the battle scars and triumphs of ordinary people, their resilience cooked into every mouthful. This, my friends, is where the enduring soul of British food truly began, in the fierce, unyielding struggle to survive. And then the ships returned, not just with timber and textiles, but with whispers from distant lands. The British Empire, for all its complexities, flung open a Pandora's box of flavor. Suddenly, the staid domestic kitchen, once content with salt and pepper, was assaulted by the vibrant hues and potent aromas of ginger, turmeric, cardamom. It was a revolution, whispered through the clattering of spice mills and the sizzle of exotic fats. Imagine the Victorian morning table suddenly brightened by kedgeree, a symphony of flaked fish, rice, and boiled eggs. Yes, but spiced. A direct descendant of the Indian khichdi, it was a testament to how far these culinary tentacles had stretched. And it wasn't just breakfast. Humble mutton, once merely stewed, now simmered in a heady broth of unknown origins, reborn as an early audacious curry. This wasn't merely cooking. It was cultural alchemy. It was cultural alchemy. Britain, often perceived as insular, was in fact daringly absorbing the world, one breathtaking, flavorful bite at a time. The kitchen had become a crucible, forging a palate as vast and unpredictable as the empire itself. And now prepare for a revelation. Forget the main course. Tonight we step into a world where puddings didn't just reign supreme, they were the very heart and soul of the British table. From the humble, yet utterly comforting, embrace of a jam roly-poly, its steaming suet crust unrolling like a sweet crimson secret, to the whimsically named Spotted Dick, a marvel of dried fruit and steamed ingenuity. These weren't just afterthoughts. Oh, no! Then witness the opulent treacle tart, a golden, gleaming masterpiece, its rich, dark filling a testament to the transformative power of a few simple ingredients. These sweet creations weren't mere sustenance. They were a defiant burst of joy amidst often harsh realities, their evolution from simple necessity to elaborate theatrical centerpieces, a culinary triumph. Each bite was a celebration of inventiveness, a whispered story of survival and delight, a truly dramatic echo of a nation finding its sweet spot, no matter the odds. But from the grand sweep of history we dive now into the very heart of the British home, where necessity birthed brilliance. We speak tonight of the true democratic culinary heroes. Take the shepherd's pie, not a dish of lavish ingredients, but a symphony of leftover meat and creamy potato, born from thrift, elevated by love. Whoa, wow. It's more than just a meal. It's a culinary hug, a defiant whisper against hunger, anchoring families for centuries, a testament to ingenuity in every comforting spoonful. Then the raucous joy of bangers and mash. Humble, yes, but its sizzle and creamy embrace filled countless pubs with boisterous laughter, countless homes with warmth. It's the worker's fuel, the student's solace, the pub-goer's faithful companion, a true champion of the common plate. And finally, shimmering from the salty spray of the coast, fish and chips, a deceptively simple union of crisp batter and flaky white fish, cradled in newspaper, its aroma a call to community, a seaside symphony. It's not just food, it's an institution, a symbol etched into the very fabric of British identity, of defiant joy even in the bleakest times. These aren't mere recipes. They are the enduring soul of a nation, served up from the heart of history itself. But what happens when the ordinary gives way to the extraordinary. When the daily battle for sustenance cedes to moments of profound joy, of shared history, of a nation's spirit unbound, then the culinary landscape transforms, revealing dishes forged not just from necessity, but from celebration. These are the titans of tradition. Imagine the grand theater of a Sunday table, the air thick with anticipation. At its heart, the ceremonial roast beef, a glorious testament to plenty, its juices seeping into crispy, golden Yorkshire puddings, not mere accompaniments, but puffed-up declarations of family, of gathering, of a uniquely British feast. This wasn't just dinner. It was a ritual, a profound anchor in the week. And as the year waned, as winter's chill tightened its grip, another colossal flavor erupted from the ancient pages. The Christmas pudding, a dark, dense orb steeped in spices, laced with fruit, often ignited in a dazzling brandy-fueled blaze. This wasn't merely dessert. It was the taste of anticipation, of whispered wishes, of generations united around a single steaming emblem of hope. Each dish a potent spell, weaving traditions, binding families, and forging our most cherished memories. But what happens when the larder is bare? When abundance is a distant memory, and the shadow of scarcity looms large? This is where the true genius of British cooking ignites, a defiant spark in the darkest of times. Imagine the scraps of a Sunday roast, yesterday's potatoes, a few limp cabbage leaves. Most would discard them, but not the resourceful British cook. Oh, no. With a flourish of a pan and a crackle of fat, they conjured bubble and squeak, a phoenix rising from the ashes of a meal, reborn, revitalized, a testament to making every last crumb count. And then, when the cuts of prime meat were a luxury for the privileged few, what of the humble oxtail? A gnarly, bony appendage dismissed by many. Yet through hours of slow simmering, an alchemy occurred. From this unpromising foundation they coaxed forth oxtail soup, a broth so rich, so profound, it could warm the coldest bones and nourish the weary soul. These aren't just recipes. They are battle hymns of ingenuity, defiant declarations that even in the bleakest moments, human resilience, armed with a stove and a will to survive, will find a way to create something truly magnificent. Why, our culinary time machine now hurtles across the very spine of Britain, revealing not a monolithic cuisine, but a vibrant mosaic of defiance and delight. First stop, the wind-swept crags of Cornwall. Here, from the brutal necessity of tin mines, we unearth the Cornish pasty, a rugged, self-contained meal, its crimped crust, a handle for soot-blackened hands, its contents a defiant pocket of sustenance against the earth's unforgiving depths. This is raw, working-class ingenuity baked. As sea mist yields to the industrial heartland, we land in Lancashire. The air thickens with the comforting aroma of slow-cooked lamb and root vegetables. The Lancashire hot pot, a beacon of warmth and community, tells tales of resourcefulness, transforming simple ingredients into something profound. Then, a sweet, elegant turn to the Peak District. From Bakewell, a whispered legend, rises the exquisite Bakewell tart. Almonds, jam, a delicate frangipane, a masterpiece born of regional pride and refined taste. These aren't mere dishes. They are the edible anthems of their landscapes, shaped by unique ingredients, fierce industries, and centuries of defiant regional identity. Each distinct flavor weaves together, forming the true, often forgotten, rich tapestry of British cuisine, a testament to how deeply a place's soul can be tasted in its food. We've journeyed through the battlefields of flavor, tasting the very spirit of survival etched into each ancient dish. But what if I told you that the true drama wasn't just in the ingredients, but in the unseen hands that transformed them? Beyond the roaring hearths and steaming cauldrons, a silent revolution was brewing. Forget the grand estates. Imagine the cramped sculleries, the tireless housekeepers, the pioneering women who, with calloused hands and fierce determination, didn't just cook, they created. They created. They weren't just following recipes. They were whispering secrets from generation to generation, perfecting techniques, innovating out of necessity. It was these unsung heroes, from the anonymous kitchen maid to the brave early cookbook authors, who meticulously preserved and fiercely evolved Britain's culinary soul. Their lives, often overlooked, are as rich and complex as the most intricate pie. Their ingenuity a testament to a defiant spirit that refused to let good food or a good story be forgotten. Remember that whisper of blandness, that hint of the uninspired we dared to utter at the very beginning of our journey? Tonight that myth, that prejudice, is not merely debunked, it's incinerated. Through every bubbling pot of stew, every defiant pasty, every comforting, richly spiced pudding we've resurrected from history's forgotten pages, we've tasted something far more profound than the mere sustenance. We've savored the ingenious spirit forged in scarcity, the unwavering adaptability that transformed simple ingredients into masterpieces of comfort and survival. This isn't beige. It's the crimson of battle, the golden hue of harvest, the deep, earthy tones of enduring tradition. These 20 dishes aren't just recipes. They are the very heartbeat of a nation, proving beyond doubt that British cuisine is not merely resilient, but a magnificent, vibrant reflection of an unconquerable soul. This, my friends, is the dramatic truth, served hot and unforgettable. And so our culinary odyssey through British history reaches its crescendo. We've tasted the desperation, the defiance, the very soul of a nation. Do these ancient whispers truly fade into dusty obscurity? Absolutely not. Look around. The burgeoning interest in heritage ingredients, the quiet rebellion against culinary homogeneity, the profound comfort found in a well-made suet pudding. These aren't just trends. They're the undeniable echoes of those very recipes, resonating through generations, proving their enduring power. These dishes aren't relics. They are living testaments. Each crumble, each stew, each pie offers a potent, delicious link to our ancestors, a taste of their ingenuity, their struggles, their triumphs. The future of British food isn't a bland, globalized abstraction. It's a vibrant, daring tapestry woven from the rich, dramatic, and often surprising threads of its own past. A story is still being written with every stirring pot, every shared meal carrying the defiant, delicious spirit of Britain forward, forever rooted in history.